This little guy might just look like your average Jack Russell Terrier, but to one teenage girl, he is her everything. 17-year-old Brittany Monk says she was being bullied in school. Kids would make fun of her passion for drawing and animals. It was so bad, Brittany's mom decided to homeschool. Well, that's where Dodge comes into play. That's Dodge. A gift from her grandparents, Brittany has spent hours training Dodge, who can now do more than 200 tricks.
Training him brings a smile to my face, seeing he wants to do these things and wants to be with me.
The time spent with her dog has been therapeutic. Brittany says Dodge has given her confidence and courage. Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of stories out there that are similar to Brittany's. As a matter of fact, bullying has become something that we hear about all the time, something that happens every single day in schools, on the playground, even on the bus.
So how do you deal with it? Well, many kids don't deal with it. Some students have taken their own life or have tried to. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 14% of high school students have considered suicide, and almost 7% have attempted it. Studies by Yale University show that bully victims are between 2 to 9 times more likely to consider suicide. A study in Britain found that at least half of suicides among young people are related to bullying, and nearly 30% of students are bullies or victims of bullying, while 160,000 kids stay home from school because of fear of bullying.
With the growing bullying problem, many are finding strength from mentors and teachers. As a matter of fact, schools across the country are implementing anti-bullying programs, and one teacher is relying on a universal language to break down the barriers that lead to bullying. For one teacher, the end of the school week starts like any other school day. Teacher Laura Hill readies for a day of lectures or exams.
I get these tables nice and shiny.
But her priority is on a lesson that's best learned outside the classroom.
The music is going to go right there. I love Fridays because it's when we all come together.
The tools to teach it
My God.
are unconventional.
Don't want to take more than one trip, so I overload everything.
The lesson plan is a mix of top 40 and teacher's choice.
Heroes, turned down for what? I love that song.
But what students take away has the potential to change the mood within a school.
There's a multifaceted approach in terms of how do we address bullying.
Friday morning music started 9 years ago with the idea that dance could start a conversation about bullies.
It's like music breaks down all barriers.
Acceptance didn't come easily, yet slowly, one by one, music started to move the students.
It's evolved into this event where I'll look up and kids are dancing all over the school.
Rhythm became the universal language in a space of common ground.
They enjoy it, and when people are enjoying it, then they feel a lot more friendly and talk to other people.
Take it all around.
But dance isn't the only way students combat bullying.
We know that nothing's going to be done if we stay silent. If anyone wants a bracelet.
Nolan Maxwell is a member of Laura's after-school organization called Fortitude. They tackle difficult topics with hopes of creating a conversation within the school.
Our goal now is to just stop what's happening now, stop the bullying for sexuality and religion and race.
On this particular Friday, Fortitude members encouraged classmates to speak out about LGBT issues.
It feels great knowing that I'm making a difference and helping people be free with who they are.
Fridays are the culmination of their work, the tangible reward for their effort.
We don't care how we look up there dancing. We just care about, like, dancing.
And while dance hasn't completely ended bullying within the school walls, there's progress.
Students are definitely a lot more accepting and they're a lot kinder than they used to be.
Along with the promise that next week, Miss Hill will be back to continue this movement.
If these kids are the future, I see good things. I do. Until next Friday.
That's really neat. The kids are really taking a lead in combating the problem
and
of
I think
bullying.
the big thing that struck me was the common ground. You and I are different.
Yeah.
But we've got common ground.
Exactly.
Makes a
Using the
difference.
universal language. Now, let's step outside the school doors and hop online. New studies show bullies are also hard at work on the internet. Now, with social media so prevalent these days, just imagine how many outlets they have to attack their victims.
It's something that's called cyberbullying, and according to the National Crime Prevention Council, over half of adolescents and teens have been bullied online. About the same number have engaged in cyberbullying. More than 1 in 3 young people have experienced cyber threats online. More than a quarter of adolescents and teens have been bullied repeatedly through their cell phones or the internet, while over half of young people never tell anyone this cyberbullying is happening. It's important to know and to tell those who are being cyberbullied, you don't have to put up with this.
No, there's a place for teens to go to safely report cyberbullying and to get a little help in dealing with it. The website is called HeartMob. It's a platform that provides real-time support for those experiencing online harassment. Today, reporter Adrienne Moore gets some answers on how the website works and what it could mean for both the bully and the bullied.
Punching the send button on Twitter, Facebook, and email felt more like a punch in the face for Samantha Harris.
Mainly it was about like my appearance or my battle with my eating disorder. So they would write like, you skinny, anorexic, be like, you're gross.
We first met Samantha 2 years ago when she was a senior at Del Oro High School, launching an anti-bullying campaign. Now a sophomore at UCLA, the economics and psychology major says the college crowd has been equally cruel.
It's just so hard to ignore those things.
Now enter HeartMob, a site that turns the table on aggressors with a click of a mouse.
Here's how it works. If you receive a hateful message, all you have to do is log on to the website, and you have 3 options. You can develop a safety plan, which allows you to reach out to local police or the FBI. You can also document the harassment. There you can add evidence and report abuse, or you can receive support and talk to volunteers.
I'd have to remember to screenshot it and then save it and print it out, but this makes it 10 times easier.
But that ease could still bring trouble, according to bullying expert Robert Ferris.
Trolls will be, pose as bystanders and use the platform to further their abuses.
HeartMob turned to crowdfunding to help launch the site by September. And Samantha says she's hopeful this platform will stop bullies in their tracks.
And great news, HeartMob has reached its goal. The site gained support from 572 backers who pledged nearly $21,000 to help bring this anti-bullying project to life. And you can do your part to stop bullying or get help if you're the victim of a bully. We have the resources on our website. Just go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page.
That is some great news. Great news. Well, something else that comes to life here on Delmarva each and every year, the Hebron Volunteer Firemen's Carnival, and our Sean Stryker has already gotten in on the fun.
Let's go!
Oh! Just after the break, he's going to show us what a day at the carnival is like. From thrills and spills to delicious fair treats, we're going to see it all.
Plus, you'll have the chance to win Hebron Carnival tickets of your very own. But first, it's so important to stay hydrated during this summer heat. Dr. Oz has a couple of tasty ways to do just that.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Summer heat zaps water from your body. Stay hydrated with these simple tips. Fill up a water bottle in the morning and sip throughout the day. For a flavorful twist, add slices of citrus, cucumbers, or strawberries. And you can eat your water too. Fresh fruits like watermelon and cantaloupe are loaded with liquid to keep you happy and hydrated.